Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about Lesson 1, Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead. I arrived in Guatemala on the Day of the Dead, November 1st. I'm curious about this holiday, so I go to the cemetery to see what's happening. What I find is quite interesting. The atmosphere is like a party. There are people everywhere. Families are sitting around the graves of their dead ancestors. They clean the graves and add fresh flowers. I walk through the cemetery and admire the beauty of all colorful flowers. There is also color in the sky because many kids are flying kites in the cemetery. Some families are having a picnic next to the graves. They eat, drink, and chat together. In the United States, cemeteries are always somber. We certainly never have festivals or parties next to graves. We don't love play music or fly kites in the cemetery either. I prefer, thus I find thus I prefer the Guatemalan approach. I like the way they remember and celebrate those who has passed away. I like there's life as well as death in their cemeteries. Guatemalan call it Day of the Dead, but it is also a day to appreciate life. So that is for the lesson 1. Now we are going to explain about the vocabulary. Okay, let's get started. I arrived in Guatemala on the Day of the Dead, November 1st. I'm curious about this holiday. Curious means so I want to see what's happening. I don't know what is happening. I want to see it. Okay. Holiday means festival, but more common, like Christmas is holiday, Halloween is holiday. Okay, so I go to the cemetery to see what's happening. Cemetery means place for dead people. It is a large area. A lot of dead people stay there. What I find is quite interesting. Find here mean like means like recognize. Okay, I recognize. Like I mean, I find. Thus, it's quite interesting. The atmosphere is like body. Atmosphere is a feeling for a place. For example, the atmosphere is warm. Means a lot of nice people there. Everything is fine, and yeah. So atmosphere. There are people everywhere. Families are sitting around the graves of their dead ancestors. Grave is blessed for one dead body. Grave is a place where a dead body buried. Okay, grave. And there are many graves in cemetery. So there are many graves in a cemetery. Okay, ancestor is someone in your family who comes before you. For example, your your grandmother or your great-grandmother who comes before you in your family. Ancestor. Okay. They clean the graves and add fresh flowers. I walk through the cemetery and admire the beauty of all colorful flowers. Admire like to see something new or nice, or some people nice, or new things. Admire. There is also color in the sky because many kids are flying kites in the cemetery. Kite means something made of paper or clothes with a snore and fly with the wind. Okay, kite. Okay, there is also color in the sky because many kids are flying kites. Some family are having a picnic next to the graves. Picnic means some people eat outside together. Okay, picnic. Next to the graves mean close to the graves. Okay, continue. They eat, drink, and chat together. People laugh and smile. Laugh mean for laugh is you smile but very loudly smile with sound. Laugh. Okay. In the United States, cemeteries are always somber. Somber means sad, not fun, and serious, very serious. We certainly never have festivals or parties next to graves. We don't laugh, play music, or fly kites in the cemeteries either. I find thus I prefer the Guatemalan approach. Approach means way. I like the way, the Guatemalan's way. Okay. I like the way they remember and celebrate those who has passed away. Those who has passed away. Okay, celebrate means to understand and like something. Celebrate. I like thus they acknowledge the death instead of denying it, like the Americans do. Acknowledge means to recognize, to see and recognize. Okay, acknowledge, say yes to someone or somebody. Acknowledge. I like this life as well as death in their cemeteries. Guatemalans call it Day of the Dead, but it is also a day to appreciate life. Appreciate means celebrate, to understand and like something. Okay, that's all for today. Lesson 1, Day of the Dead. Day for dead people. Okay, thank you for listening and see you next time. Bye bye.